Hi everyone. Hope we're doing well. We've made this video specifically so that we understand each other on what therapeutic home care center is, or what we do, and what goes on if a client calls us for their services. Of course, we'll not talk about all the topics today, but probably you'll be seeing these videos once in a while so that we understand each other. So, because most of the time when clients call us, there are those questions that come in, and how do they trust somebody they don't know? How do they trust a number they get from Facebook, people that they do not know? So, we are a mobile nursing home care service providers. We work with nurses and nurse assistants. Okay, our scope of practice is just surrounded upon the nursing practice. Okay, so if a client needs other services, like for physiotherapists, if they need a doctor's review, if they need nutritionists, they need all these other services, we advise them to go to the hospital or call the doctor that they have been seeing. So we provide, like we have been stating, if you follow our page, is that we provide home care services that comprises of staying in. So staying in, we are talking about a nurse. You hire us, we provide you a nurse that will be staying with you at your place. Okay, so you might have one nurses or two nurses or three nurses, they can alternate. So one nurse can be in the taking care of the patient for 1 week, and then they rest. Another nurse comes in for 1 week and providing 24 hours services to the client. Okay, and then another service is day shift. Day shift, we are talking about a nurse being at your place. Maybe depends with your work schedule, because we are working with different people and different routines. People tell you, no, I need a nurse to be here by 6 a.m. or I need a nurse to be here by 5 a.m. I need a nurse to be here by 8 a.m. up to maybe 18 or 6 p.m. or we're talking about 4 p.m. We're talking about it depends on how the client sees fit on how the services can be provided. Like I always tell in our post, that our services are client tailored. We negotiate, we talk to the client, we see how the patient is doing and what services will be appropriate for that patient. Okay, so we also have night shift. So we can have a nurse that can be working night shift, and then in the morning they knock off again, they come in the evening, they work. And then we also have where you just visit on specific days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We can organize for that as well. And then the other service that we also provide is bedside care. Bedside care, we're talking about a nurse being there as a bedsider to a patient who is sick. What advantages this has is that they able to supervise, report to you what has been happening to the patient throughout the day. They don't intervene with what the hospitals are doing. They don't intervene with what medication the client is provided. They just supplement the care that is being provided in the hospital. Okay, they just help shift the patient, they help with cleaning the patient, they help changing diapers, they help reminding the healthcare workers on certain duties that probably maybe they've been forgotten, or oversight to a certain procedure. So they're just there to help out in providing care to your patient. So you are able to be at your work and comfortably getting your reports on what's going on with your relative. So that's basically what covers our services as therapeutic home care services. Of course, under each, there are so many things that can be discussed according to the client's needs and condition.